Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan and today we are playing Skyrim Anniversary Edition. On today's episode, we will venture to the throat of the world to finally meet the Greybeards. We've been messing about in the Whiterun Hold for, I think, about 4 streams now. So I think it's about time to actually get going with the main quest. We are now level 19 as well. So we've done a fair bit of leveling up as well in this game so far. Okay, so we have Lydia as a follower. We are currently in... where? South Skybound Watch. And this is going to get a bit tricky because I think there are a couple of ice elementals around here, which we'll have to deal with. So let's just get our Atronach back. And, yeah, what if I just throw a fireball at them? Okay. One of them died. That's something. So we're actually doing damage to them, which is great. Yeah, I don't think they have that much health, actually. Oh, that's a different story altogether, to be fair. Wisp Morvis are pretty cool, though. They're like these icy ghost specters in this game. They're really cool. I like the design. Look at them. They're so pretty. They have a lot of health, though. I would have thought that my firebolts would be doing more damage to them, though. Oh, well. What if I go for some swords? We only have one. Whack. Oh. Oh, she's got shades as well. I've never seen that before. Wow, okay. This is one of the best enemies in this game, I think. Like, genuinely, I think it's fucking brilliant, this enemy. I need to heal and run away. So, I've got no health. I have no stamina. I have barely any magicka as well. Yeah, let's have that. Healing, let's have both of those, and have that as well, why not? Let's have 2 of those, minor healing, yeah, and stamina. There we go. Let's get our firebolts. Okay, so I think they die with... Okay, no, I thought they just die when you hit them with 1 hit, but they actually do have a quite good health bar. Oh, AB, how are you doing? You all good? Fuck. AB, this is all your fault. I've literally looked away to read your message. It is Friday. I forgot for a second that it's Friday, actually. How are you doing? All good? Okay. How do they miss that? I have no idea. I'm going to go into first-person mode because it's actually easier to aim my firebolts like this. Oh yeah, Skyrim music is timeless. I mean, I think all of the Elder Scrolls games have pretty good music, like Morrowind, Oblivion. Play me any of those soundtracks, and I know exactly what game it's from. You know, it's just legendary. I think. But I think who's the guy that composed it? I can't remember his name, but I remember seeing that there was some controversy around him. Apparently, it was like a sexual deviant or something. It was inappropriate towards other female workers, I think, something like this. So it's a bit of a shame. This is such a cool enemy. Whack! Yeah, this is such a cool enemy. It's so pretty and spectral. So cool. Yeah, I've been really good, man. Yeah, just you know, finishing up work for the week, cooking some food, and now we'll get to play some Skyrim. It's actually such a good game to stream. You know, when you've got a full-time job and you just want to play some games and just chill at the end of the day, Skyrim is perfect for that. It's so good. Okay, so what does she have? Ebony arrows. I think they're all from Lydia. Just going through that over there. Glow dust, damage magicka, and wisp wrappings. Okay, let's have some. Let's eat some wrappings, shall we? See what they do. All the way down. There you go. Restore stamina discovered from wisp wrappings. Okay. Good to know. So yes, what we will be doing now is we'll make our way back to the Stormcloak camp over here, and then we'll continue down this road to Iverstead, and we will go up to High Hrothgar to meet the Greybeards. So before we finish last stream, we've just got Nettlebane from Orphan Rock for Danica in Whiterun. But what we will do is we'll go to Iverstead first, and then we'll go back to Whiterun at the end of this by just following this route up north, just to make a nice little loop. So because I'm playing it on survival mode and you can't fast travel, it does change a bit how I approach the game, because I plan my routes in the most optimal ways. So you know, just to cut out all the backtracking, or at least as much of it as I can. Jeremy Soule, that's the guy. Yeah. Did he ever release that album that he was crowdfunding? Was it the Northerner or something? That was another controversy, wasn't it? He basically, yeah, he crowdfunded an album which he never released or something like that. There is a cave over there. We're not going to go there. Let's not get sidetracked. Ooh, flowers. But yeah, Jeremy Soule is one of my favourite composers for video games, along with Kai Rosenkranz and Jesper Kyd, is it? The guy from Hitman games, and Freedom Fighters, and Assassin's Creed. Those three guys are just amazing. They've got very unique styles, I think. Because, you know, there's a lot of games where you'll just play, you know, just another fantasy game, just another RPG game. And it'll have a soundtrack, but it'll just sound like, you know, a soundtrack to an RPG game. There won't be much there in terms of, like, an actual author signature on it. But when you hear any soundtrack from those guys, you just know straight away. I realize that Kai Rosenkranz might not be as recognizable as the other two, because he mainly worked on the Gothic series. But to me, those series are as good as Elder Scrolls, if not dearer. Gaming Glamour. Yeah, we're all good. How are you doing, dude? You all good? Finished off Red Dead Redemption 2 last night. You ever played that game? Yes. That game is incredible. It's so good. I actually think that at some point in the future, you know, it'll be distant future, we probably will play Red Dead 2 at some point. I think it's one of those games that the channel will grow to be, like, I think the audience would click with that very well. It's so cool though how you can just miss a lot of the stories in that game if you don't try to complete it. So, you know, each area has their own gangs and whatnot, and you know, if you don't seek out the hideouts, you'll never really learn, you know, the stories fully. For example, who's this? Oi! Oh, it's just Hunter. Right. I need to put some warmer clothes on. Let's see. So we have a full set of fur clothes. Let's see if they actually do anything for us. So, active effects. I'm still very cold, so it doesn't really do anything for me. Anyways. Yeah, have you played the first one as well? That one was so good. I actually prefer them to GTA games, I think. Where are we? Oh, I have a feeling these are going to be possibly vampires. How do I run out of magicka so quickly? So, total health is reduced, you move slower. Total magicka is reduced because I'm tired. Right. Okay, so I need to sleep. Yeah, Vampire's Thrall. Right, you guys go in. Atronach, if you want to join in anytime now, that'd be great. Good. Quick save. Yeah, back in 360 days. Have you ever done the achievement where you pull off like 100 headshots in multiplayer? I remember I just met some random guy online back in the 360 days who, you know, we were going to just literally play a game together, and, you know, he'd shoot me in the head 400 times and I'd shoot him in the head 400 times, and so we both get the achievement. So I've done it first. I got the achievement from him by shooting this guy in the head, and mind you, this took forever. It was such a long process because, you know, you die, then you respawn, and you have to find each other again. So it was a massive ball ache. But then, so I've done the quest, and then for some reason, I think the power went out of my house. So this guy just like, I think you got up to like 40 headshots or something, and yeah, I just disappeared. He must have just thought I just bailed on him. I still feel kind of bad about that. Such an evil act. Skyrim is the most perfect peaceful crafting sounds. Yes. Yeah, I never really play this kind of games online anyways. I just remember, like, tried it out for like 1 hour. Then I met this dude and he was like, oh, do you want to do this? I was like, do you know what? Why not? I've got a whole weekend to kill. Why not? What are you crafting, Gaming with Llama? Anything interesting? Are you perhaps a Warhammer bro? Right, this damage was not ideal. Let's heal up. It's kind of a shame to waste these potions on... What can I do? Right, there's a trap. Vampire dust, vampire armor. Okay. If only they were a bit better, you know? Where's the Atronach? I think it's dead. Let's get it back. Yeah, they recently released it. Yeah, so I actually thought about buying it, you know, because like, I don't want to come across snobby with this, but like, playing Red Dead Redemption on maxed out settings in 4K or 2K on a PC is so different to what it was back on PS4. You know, it's just, the game is so beautiful. So I'm gonna see what the first one looks like on PC nowadays as well. Just really, really good games. No, wrong spells. I cannot afford to be missing my firebolts. I do not have enough magicka. A bloated vampire. Okay. Let's not forget that I can literally contract vampirism at any moment from these guys. Frankly, that was pretty easy. Where's the vampire? There it is. Ebony arrows, yeah, gold, vampire dust, nothing special. Now, where is this guy that literally Superman'd his way down here? Gold, right. Let's put some lights on. Cabbage. I'm not going to collect any food at the moment. I did forget to craft food with fire salts, which would keep me warm, to be fair. I could do with it now. So, glass and straw. Those are the two things that we will need eventually to build a house. So, I'm gonna start picking them up, and I'm gonna give them to Lydia. Lydia at some point, just to carry around. Dwarven Helmet of Eminent Conjuring. Conjuration spells cost 20% less to cast. This is actually really good. I'm gonna take that. I might actually even wear it, to be fair. Where is it? Armor rating plus 11, warmth rating minus 11. So maybe not now, but that is definitely a good helmet for us, for our build. Okay, let's make some Magicka potions. Good. Health? Okay. We have a lot of stamina potions, so I think we're fine on that one. Yeah, it'll do us for now. I'm a blacksmith in Skyrim, lol. I craft a lot. To be honest, I have no life. I grind climb every day. My smithing skills is like legendary. Okay. Now, I thought you were talking about listening to music while you do, like, arts and crafts in real life. To be fair, like, I mentioned Warhammer. I think painting Warhammer figurines to miniatures to Skyrim music would be really relaxing. I've got a bunch of figurines, not figurines, miniatures that I bought like a year ago that I've not really painted, so I might give it a go at some point. Have I got any mods on? No, I do not. I only have the Creation Club content that came out with Anniversary Edition. I try not to mod my games that I stream too much because, from experience, most of the time when I mod a game, eventually it just crashes. So just to make sure that the game doesn't crash, you know, after like 20 streams into the playthrough, I just want to keep it as vanilla as possible. And I'm assuming that with the Creation Club content that was actually included in that in the package, these mods will not crash the game at any point. Yeah, I think vanilla is better too, to be fair. Like I said, you know, before, I've tried mods, I've tried mod packs for Skyrim, and it just never really clicks with me as much as the vanilla version does. Oh shit, okay. Go, girls! Yeah, so I think it was Lorim installed, like the mod pack that you installed with Dovahkiin, and I think that was 5,000 mods to run the game, and it literally took forever for the game to launch. It was like 5 or 10 minutes for the game to launch with all those mods. It was really impressive, like the mod pack itself and the work that's gone into it to optimize it was really impressive, but it just wasn't for me really. Right, there are a lot of vampires here. Let's have some Magicka. I think Lydia needs some help from Atronach, so let's get it in. And more Magicka if possible. I'm chugging those potions down so much. I need to get more Magicka somehow. This is a bit silly. So, I don't want to engage with the vampires in melee combat, just to make sure I do not become a vampire. Stand still. He says, and then he draws a sword. Oh well. Too late anyways. Hey Brian, how you doing? You all good? It's funny because I always said that the game that I like to go back to the most, just like at least once a year, is Gothic 2, because that's the game that gives me like the most sense of nostalgia and just like it chills me out. It's like an annual therapy in a way. But actually going back to Skyrim, I forgot how much I like this game. It's a special game. Like it definitely is one of the best games ever made. So I think the ones that transform into those massive bat things are the ones that were added in with the a Dawn Guard expansion, wasn't there? I think that's them. And it's cool how you can become one of those vampires as well, if you decide to join them. What do you prefer to become in this game, werewolf or a vampire? Because I think, from what I've seen, the community is quite torn about what's better. Some people think that being a vampire is really cool, and they can become very OP. I think they actually have their own skill trees, if I remember correctly. But then some people say that werewolves are actually much better. So I'm not sure which one to go for. You can only be one as well. You can't be both. So you have to choose. The Song of Pelinal. I'm looking for books that start quests. I remember some of the titles on those books, but not all of them. Response to Barrow's speech. Destruction increased to 35. This is good. Definitely. That's so helpful. Aedra and Daedra. So that's angels and demons, basically. Women Inquiries, Volume 3. So I think this goes even deeper. It's not cleared yet, so we still need to find a Master Vampire. Right, I think I'm hungry, so let's eat. We could have beef stew. Hawker stew. Yeah, let's have hawker stew. I'm well fed. Oh, it's a way out. Hang on a minute, so... how is this not cleared? Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember when I played vanilla Skyrim when it came out on 360, and I was very excited to be a werewolf, and it just seemed so weak. And then so did the vampires, to be fair. Oh shit, spiders. Okay. So I'm trying to be conservative with what I do in combat at the moment, because I simply do not have enough magicka to be doing stuff. A lot of stuff, you know. Can sell that. Right. X-Axe. What do they do? Damage stamina, damage magicka regen. I don't... Alright, let's take it. We can always make some more poisons and sell them for gold. Some salt. Right, what is this place? Enchanter, Arcane Enchanter over there. Spirit of Nirn. That's not a quest book. Right, what's in here? I could do with some magicka potions. Potion of healing, that's the next best thing, to be fair. Oh! More vampires. Sick. I think the design of the, you know, the bat form for the vampires in Skyrim is actually really cool. It looks very cool. But I think my favorite version of the vampire faction in the Elder Scrolls so far has is probably still Oblivion. The original one. I think the way your face transforms in that game as you develop more vampirism, it's so cool. Right, I'm completely stuck in here. All I have to do is get past this astronaut, which I can't. Okay. Get out. Master Vampire is literally chasing me. You have contracted Sanguinare Vampiris. Okay, this is the thing that we didn't want. Reduced health by 25. Progresses to vampirism. I don't want that. I don't want that. So let's reload. I'm actually not sure if we can actually do this dungeon currently. Our damage output is nowhere near high enough for this. Let's see who wins. Okay. Lydia prevails. So I'm going to conjure up my Atronach in front of me this time. So it's going to be the first one of our followers get involved in the combat. And now I don't have enough magicka for fucking hell, the Atronach is down already. Yeah, we have no business being here. I've contracted the thing again. Right, we'll just have to leave this dungeon for now because I'm just not powerful enough. Yeah, let's leave. I think this cave was unmarked on the map as well. We just randomly walked into it. There was no marker on the compass for this place. Yeah, so we'll continue on the way to High Hrothgar instead. Maybe one day we'll come back. This is not the room. Who's my companion? It's Lydia. She's got the gold armor on. The one that I get from, is it Seducers? The Seducer Bandits, whatever? It's another armor set that was added into the game with the Anniversary Edition. Have I been over there? Wait. Yeah, that's the entrance. Okay. And horse is still here. That's good. The air is treacherously cold. Wow, okay. And there she is wearing nothing but a vest, pretty much. I think it's going to warm up a little bit more now, because it doesn't look as snowy here as it was a minute ago. Although, still pretty snowy. Yeah, I think getting to Hrothgar with in survival mode is going to be a pain in the ass, actually. Is it them again? Is it my drinking buddies?
Hey, friend.
It is.
Good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
This is really not the place to be having a party. I would love to share a drink with you, friend.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
So, I'm a bit worried about Elder Scrolls 6 after Starfield, you know? I don't know, just Starfield was so bad. I hope it was just like one-off, right? It was just like one fuck-up. But if that's the Bethesda's modern mentality on open-world games, they've lost the touch. Yeah, so Brian, I'll still be I'll be streaming for another 3 hours, 20 minutes. So if you want to come back later on. The air feels warmer. I am comfortable now. Am I still going the right way? How the fuck am I going back? How did I manage to do this? Wow, okay, I'm an idiot. Gaming with Llama says, by the way, I don't get it. If we play the last Dragonborn on Skyrim, how does sometimes a kid you adopt give you a chance of giving you a dragon soul for a gift? What? I don't get that. Outer Worlds 2, yes, but it's not a Bethesda game. It's Obsidian Entertainment. It's alright, to be fair. I've played a little bit of it on stream, like 4 hours. It's okay. I don't know, it just didn't quite gel with me. As much as, you know, like older open world RPGs do. Butterfly in a jar. Is there actually any reason to have them, other than just like put them in your house for a decor? Cross salts. Okay. Draught of haggling. Sure, why not? Cross Miriam, garlic, blisterwort. We can craft some healing potions with that. Note on tamed rabbit. Find Thistle a carrot. The rabbits here seem particularly adept at sniffing out potion ingredients. I recently found one nibbling on my thistle plants and managed to capture it. It is my hope that I will be able to train it to lead me to the most beautiful flora. The rabbit, which I have decided to name Thistle in honor of the carefully cultivated plants it managed to destroy, is showing great promise. It has proven to be quite tame and even rather intelligent. Getting it to respond to commands, however, can be a bit of a trial. I've resorted to plying it with carrots. Okay, so this is it. So we need to find a carrot. Coming to this area was a brilliant decision. The local flora seem to have many useful properties that I've been able to utilize into new potions. Outside, the rich soil has allowed the cuttings I've collected to grow into fine and bountiful plants. This afternoon, I think I will journey out for more mushrooms as my current supply is beginning to dwindle. On a personal note, I have moved my alchemy work outside the shack. I find the mid-air is a boon to my health, as well as inspirational to my work. Good. That's good on you. Nordic Barnacle and Stamina Potion. Right, so I think... Oh, wow. Oh, Thistle! Hey there, Thistle. Want a treat? Teleport pet. Thistle added. What? How? Okay, teleport pet, Hilda. Teleports Hilda the goat. Teleports Thistle the rabbit. I need to try this. How does that work? So if I go over here... That's a light. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait for me in the city. Go to... No, not... No, go home. Wait for me at home. In... Bree's home. So Lucia will have another pet to play with. Oh, look at him. Look at it go. What I mean is that any kid you adopt, there is a chance of them giving you a dragon soul for a gift in Skyrim. Really? Really? I've never seen that. How do you give a soul? Does it become an item? That's weird. I've never seen that. That's bizarre. That's really weird. Right. What else do we have? We have a barrel, fly amanita, hawk feathers, flowers, alchemy lab. Okay, let's see what we can craft. I think I'll actually camp here for the night as well. Restore health? Yeah. Okay. I'll be lurking anyways. Keep up the cozy chill streams. Get me through the night. Oh, good to hear. Good to hear, dude. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it a lot. I know it's a bit late where you're from. Right, let's... 10 hours, I think. Yeah. No, it's alright, dude. Is the kid Dragonborn? Yeah, like how would a kid get their soul if it's not a Dragonborn? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm well fed. Let's go. So I think I'm not cold, I'm not hungry, and I'm not tired. I'm still tired. I've slept for like 10 hours. I guess I have to sleep in an actual bed that I either own or rent to fully rest. Anyways, yeah, let's get the flowers. So I think the red ones allow you to craft magic potions, I think. Okay. I'll go search it. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Is it just like... I'm guessing what it is the kid just brings you a random item that the game had given the kid to give to you. And there is a chance that it might be a dragon soul. Which doesn't make sense, but it's just like one of those things that maybe the developers haven't really foreseen being a thing. So many flowers. Fuck me. Might as well just get rid of my horse. So again, like... we have a spell that literally teleports our pets to us. Why can we not have the same spell for a horse? Also, there's a massive bear just over there. Right, let's get some help. I'm gonna get you so you don't run away, and we'll just wait for them to finish the job. There we go. It's rare. Yeah, yeah. Basically, I think there's no reason to it really. It's just like a random drop that a kid gets for some reason. Actually, we do need the pelts. Yeah, we need the pelts. If I remember correctly, there's a quest in is it Iverstead? Someone wants like 10 or 20 bear pelts from you because they absolutely hate bears. Another bear. Yeah, this area is riddled with bears. Where is it? There it is. And there's a Honeystrand cave. I think it's full of bears as well. That cave. Whack! This will cost me my horse. I can just tell. I'm going to lose my horse because of this fight. Fuck. Lydia, take some heat. I'm fucked. Oh well. Well, there's 3 people, I think, that Dragonborn. All the kids in Skyrim, the king Winterhold, and a ghost you find in Mirek's realm. I guess it makes sense that the ghost will be a Dragonborn because of, you know, like, Mirek himself is a Dragonborn as well. So maybe there's another Dragonborn there somewhere. But, yeah, I don't know. Please. Don't run away. Okay, so the plan is... Right, yeah. So the plan is, if we can get the Atronach and Lydia to attack the bears before the bears come at us, we will survive. So really, I'm going to leave my horse here, next to the signpost, and we'll go to this cave and give Lydia an order to go and attack the bear.
I've got your back.
And while she's doing this, we will spawn in
What is it?
our Atronach to help her. So... go there.
Okay, got it.
So hopefully this will aggro the bear into a fight with Lydia. Yes, okay, cool. So, Atronach. Go. Provide support. Good. Good. This is the optimal way of playing Skyrim. Aw, there's so many bees here. I think bees restore stamina, right? And so does whatever we get from the beehive as well. Right. Let's go in. I think it's filled with bears as well. So this will be potentially quite difficult. Actually, Lydia,
I've got your back. All right, what is it?
I need you to do something. I need you to sacrifice your life and attack the bear.
Okay, got it.
And let me call in the artillery. There we go. So, 2 bears. This might actually be quite a challenge for the 2 of them. So let me try to help out. Alright, sick. Nice, we've done it. Cool. Gold, lockpick, the locked room. I think we've read that already. Let's see. Locked room. No, we haven't. Okay. And I think that's a level up. Yeah. but we are overcumbered. So, Lydia, come here. I need to trade some things with you.
How can I serve you, my king?
I could get my goat in here and give the goat some stuff to carry as well, to be fair. No, give her that. If anything, I want to wear this dwarven helmet of eminent conjuring. Such a good title. Such a good name. I'm going to give you all the bear pelts as well. And a butterfly in a jar. Right.
Lead on.
She seems to prefer the silver helmet to the golden helmet. Fair enough. It is a good helmet. It looks pretty cool. So is this it for this place? What's that? Oh, I thought that was like a little spider. Like a mechanical spider. Right, let's have a look on the map of this place. So it's cleared. And there seems to be nothing else to do here. Is there anything over here? Why is this so glowy? I'm missing a lot of moss, I realise, but I'm not that bothered about it. I think we have a lot of moss already. Okay. So Iverstead is very close now. I think the first thing that we do once we get to Iverstead is we literally go and sleep in a proper bed to get rid of our fatigue, because, you know, this magic regeneration debuff is actually crippling to our character build. Oh, fuck me. Lydia, do something. Lydia, I'm being attacked. Just wrestled a wolf to the floor. There you go. By the way, how does Alduin die in the real world, but when you go to a different realm and fight Alduin clone in that realm, he randomly dies in the real world? So, I think when you go to... I think the other realm is Sovngarde. Yeah, you go to Sovngarde and that's where you fight Alduin for the last time. Massive spoiler, by the way. But I think that's where you fight its actual soul. Like, the dragon that you fight in the real world is, like, physical manifestation. When you kill that, the soul goes back to Sovngarde, and then it respawns, basically. Like, Sovngarde is like a lobby for Alduin. And, so when you kill it in Sovngarde, that's when the dragon dies for good. I think that's the reason. So Broccoli Head says, eat veg soup for better stamina. That's all good, but I'm a mage build, so I should really be having those, what is it, like that cheesy dish they can make that is way more expensive than anything that boosts your stamina. But yeah, I do actually have a bunch of veg soup, I believe. Yeah, we've got 5 of those. I really like Iverstead. I think it's a really nice small location that is packed with content. Yeah. And we'll have to go all the way up there. Right, let's leave the horse around here. What is this place? This is the Vilmer Inn.
Need some?
Let's go inside. The staff of Storm Atronach. No. I do not.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
You can build it easily under the Mage College. I've not been there yet. So when I go there, I'm going to have to make sure to
I think I saw it
look it up.
Why bother
I
visiting
told you to keep
Iverstead?
away from there.
I'm sorry. I was curious. I didn't believe the stories. I won't go over there ever again.
See that you don't. I promised to keep you safe, and I'm not going to break my word.
Isn't it funny how there are some quests in Skyrim that just start with two people arguing,
Would you care to
and most of the
tell
time
me?
it is some dude telling off a woman for being inquisitive.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you.
What do you play?
I play the lute.
No.
If you'd like to hear
I'll tell
something,
you.
it only costs
If I
5
could
gold.
sweep her away from here tomorrow,
Ooh.
I'd do it.
Merely 5 gold. I'd easily pay twice that to hear you play.
That's so sweet of you. I'll tell you what. I'll play a special song
Perhaps
just for
one
you,
day,
for
but
no
not
charge
today.
at all.
I have absolutely no idea how persuasion works in this game because I'm level 36 and so far I've managed to convince everyone to whatever, you know, skill check I was presented with. Okay, cool. She's playing.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
What makes it special is the Storm Atronach is a level 30 Atronach and you can get it at level 1 if you make the staff. It's very powerful and saved my butt so many times. That sounds so OP when you say it, when you put it that way. But yeah, I've not been to the college yet. I'm going to leave all the factions quest lines like companions, the college, Thieves Guild to after I've done the main quest line. Just to keep like a narrow sort of story focus during the stream, so it's easy to follow for the, you know, returning viewers kind of a thing. Tell me about the barrow.
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Do the spirits haunt your town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I could investigate for you.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Kill the dragon located at... Oh yeah, just any little job. Yeah, kill the dragon. Do you look for any helping hands around the inn? Could I have a job? Yes, please, go kill the dragon. Yes. Just some random vagabond who just comes through town asking for a little job just to make some little coin will agree to go and kill the dragon. Sure. Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Has anyone ever explored the barrow?
About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again.
Okay. Where can I learn more about magic? It's going to tell me about the college, I'm sure.
Sir, I've got no interest.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard.
Right, let's
Your
leave him
eyes open in the barrow.
to it.
That's
Who's
how they
this
get you.
dude? Bassianus Axius.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
Clinic brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Wherever I play, usually go to college first because they give you a free room. I mean, that is a massive perk of being part of the college, I have to say. But yeah, survival mode is just like, it's a bit insane, right? Because you have to take the carriage from there to like anywhere else, and also because it's constantly freezing in that area. It's just a pain in the ass.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least.
But yeah, I normally just go for I normally just do a few quests in the what is it called again? I keep forgetting the name of this place. Whiterun. I do a few quests around Whiterun Hold and get a breeze home as soon as possible. And then yeah, you have like you know, a base of operations basically. We can go back to and store some stuff. I really like Whiterun because your breeze home is literally in the middle of the city between all the traders. So you have the blacksmith on your left side, and you have Bellafor's general store on your right side, and also Arcadia's alchemy shop. It's all very close. So even if you were overcumbered walking from your house to, you know, to trade with the traders, like they're still very close. So you can just do that without any hassle. It's a really good place to have a house, I think. Definitely my favorite one. But yeah, the college is pretty cool.
Many visitors through here. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Okay, let's rest.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Because we have to level up. We have to get rid of our fatigue. Okay.
Let me know if there's...
There is nothing, thank you. So if I sleep for 12 hours, that will be 1 AM. So let's go for 19 hours, maybe. Okay. So I definitely want more magicka. Now, what can I get around here? So I'm not using either of those damage types. I'm still far away from getting another perk into this. Intense Flames, level 50. Fire damage causes targets to flee if the health is low. Right. I don't really know why people would want to use things like fear and the fleeing mechanics in this game, because it just makes the enemies run away, which makes it very difficult to kill them. Right, Conjuration. No, we're good on that one. So I think what we said last time is we will put some points into enchanting so that we can actually start creating good heavy armor sets with good enchantments on them. So yeah, I think just getting this is a good call. But also, what if we want to put some more points in one-handed? Dual Flurry, so dual wielding attacks are 20% faster. So we do usually do dual Flurry with our conjured swords, so this will be quite good. It's only speed though. Power attacks with one-handed weapons cost 25% less stamina. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for enchanting, I think. I need to, like, I desperately need to get some better armor.
Anything else you need?
Because I'm taking too much damage. Also, I'm hungry. I am satisfied. I should now be well fed. Very good. Right, so what we will do is we will investigate the barrow. There you go. Let's have a look around this place first, actually. Klimek's house.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
There's a dude living in the shack over there. It's a quite sad story, I think. I think his family... Actually, let's just speak with him. There's no point me saying telling his story when we can just ask him ourselves directly. Where is he? There he is. Nafi.
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide, hide, hide. Don't make me sad.
Are you okay?
Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope, nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Rada will come back.
What's wrong with you? That's not a very polite question, but
With Father,
go on.
I say goodbye. With Mother, I say goodbye. Rada leaves and Narfi can't say goodbye. Makes Narfi very, very sad. Narfi needs Rada to say goodbye.
It's quite sad because obviously this Nafi dude is a bit slow and he's lost his family. His parents died, and then he had a sister who probably, you know, depended on quite a lot for care, and now she's gone missing and he thinks that she died, but he's not sure.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, we're not going to Dawnstar anytime soon. So I think we can question some other villagers about Nafi. So let's go back to the inn. I think there's the woman working at the inn. I think she gives us some more information on Nafi. And we unlock a little quest related to him, which is fairly easy to complete, but it's an interesting one.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me
Okay.
know.
Not you.
A pleasant journey, my
We
lord.
don't get many visitors through here.
What's the story with Nafi?
He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
You told Nafi she's coming back.
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up.
Okay.
Need a room? Maybe a drink? You next?
Anything dangerous on that small island to the east?
I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geirman's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good.
Okay. Map updated. Where is this cave? Geirmund's Hall. Okay. We are definitely going to go there and investigate.
Eyes open in the barrel. That's how they get you.
So do I actually have a questlog entry on his sister? No. Locate Rada's remains. So does it actually mark it on the map? If it does, it's kind of shit. It does. Oh well. I guess it is quite difficult to find if you don't know where to look.
Sorry.
But still. I wish there were a bit more indications on where the remains might have been, rather than just like, go look for her in this river. There she is, look. You know? You could make this a bit more interesting, I think. Like a little investigation on what might have happened. Rada's necklace, blue dartwing. I mean, she's been here for over a year now. I'm pretty sure all those ingredients are completely unusable at this point. Okay, let's go back to Nafi and give him the amulet. Is this a fishing spot? Yes, it is. I can see some slaughterfish eggs on here. Yeah. What game was it where if you get wet, you become colder? What sort of game was that? Can't remember.
now, dear Rada.
I found Raider's necklace.
Rada! You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Sorry, Narfi. She's dead.
Oh no. No, no, no! Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
No. We got some giant toes, void salt, ice wraith teeth.
Favorite drinking buddy.
Nice.
Let's get some meat.
Let's not get some meat, Narfi. You need to chill out. I know you need to mourn your sister, but chill out, dude. There are better things you could do with your money currently. Okay,
Daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. Just get out of town as fast as you can.
Oh, you're
Nothing
a
for anyone
traveler.
here.
You must have The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
It's a bit like
I
me,
wish I could go with you.
outside of streams.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up. It's frightening living below their monastery.
What is it?
Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that?
I know what but I only wanted to speak to him for
Wheat. Yes. Get all the wheat. I think we can use them for magic potions. What's a random goat cheese wedge doing here? Can I get those eggs as well? It's weird how this doesn't count as stealing, you know, just taking people's crops and eggs directly from the farm. It's weird.
Am I to throw her to the wolves? On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clivet?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could pass him through on your way to High Hrothgar. About to make a delivery up there myself.
What can you tell me?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
Oh shit, Mr. Glock. You're late. How are you doing? You all good? Good to have you. To be fair, have you missed a lot? Not really.
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Okay. Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
So far what we've done, Mr. Glock, is we obviously started around here. So we started there. We killed some wisp mothers around this area. They're kind of like ghostly looking spectral icy ghost maidens. Very cool enemy design. Yeah, so cool. After that, we made our way back to the Stormcloak camp to get a horse back, and then we continued along this path. We found Hamer's Shame, which was full of vampires, so we kind of left it unexplored fully. We then made it to Alchemist's Shack, where we found a new pet, a rabbit that is looking out for alchemical ingredients as we travel. I mean, we are not traveling with the rabbit. I've sent it back to Lucia at home, so she has another pet. Then we got to Honey Strand Cave, where we've killed some bears, and we've made it to Iverstead, which is the place that we need to be to get to High Hrothgar, which is over there, to do the next bit of the quest line. When we got to Iverstead, we've met this guy called Nafi, who is this kind of slow, like mentally challenged person living in a shack on his own. We spoke to him, and we found out that his parents have died, and he had a sister who has gone missing. So we found her remains in the river. We've given her amulet to Nafi, and told him that she's there, she's not coming back. And now we are just kind of exploring. So there is a barrow here as well. Shroud Hearth Barrow, which supposedly has ghosts in it. So we'll go there and see what's that all about. Oh, Vlad, I started playing this game for the first time 2 days ago. Oh, you know what? It's a big game. It might be a bit confusing to get started, but I envy you. I wish I could play this game again for the very first time. It's such a good adventure. Yeah, we have a rabbit. So I've actually found that we can summon our pets. So teleport pet Hilda, which is the goat. Teleport manic elytra nymph, which is the weird spider pet that we found. And Thistle, which is our rabbit. So what happens if I actually do this? There it is. Come here. Is it actually gonna follow me or not?
Is that one of the old ruins?
Come with me. So I'm not entirely sure how it works. Like, there was a note saying that this rabbit is really good at finding alchemical ingredients. But I'm not sure how it works. If I just walk up to it, we trade, and it will just have a bunch of ingredients. No, it has nothing. It's weird. Anyways, I'm too worried about it randomly getting killed, so I'm going to send it back home. Breeze home. And it just goes off. Goes back home. It's so cute. Okay. I mean, you'd think if the remains of your ancestors were literally out in the open like this, you'd try to fix the situation somehow. Maybe, like, you know, put them in a new coffin or something like this. It's a bit weird to just leave them, like, in this state. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, shit. Let's put some lights on. Okay, so we're kind of cooking on the potions of healing at the moment, which is a nice change. We still have pretty much no magica potions. Coin purse, okay. More gold. Yeah, I'm just looting all the bodies. Leave
this place. Leave this place. Leave.
Well, we found the ghost. We can't get through it. So we can only go this way. Right, what's this? Before the ages of man. Illusion increased to 17. What else do we have in here? An urn? and some switches. Okay, so this is going to be a logical puzzle, so let's see what happens if I pull this. This closes. What if I do this? That's a trap. Okay. Let's go and find ourselves a ghost. Is this grave robbing? Basically, yes. I mean, it's exactly what it is, really, isn't it? Really. Okay, so we have more gates. We can open this one. Oh, shit. Well, I guess that's open for good now. What's in here? So we have an apprentice iron door. Traps. I just saw the little plate on the floor. Right, we need to watch out for the traps. Let's go into first person mode and jump over it. I know that Lydia's going to stand on it anyways. Yeah. Orcish greatsword. Nah, not really worth it. It's very heavy and not that valuable. Another trap on the chest. I'll be back in 1 second, sorry. And we are back. So what I could hear in the background was some, like, bashing in the house. So I went to investigate. And it was my girlfriend trying to put a nail in the door so we could hang a wreath on it for Christmas. So I was just like, just give me the hammer and just let me do it. So that was it. So Vlad says, I never understood how you could just fight virtually any weapon to kill a ghost. I expected only a certain type of weapon to be effective. Have you ever played Morrowind? That's exactly the case in Morrowind. So you need to have a magical weapon to kill a ghost. Nothing else works. Okay, let's continue. So after all this, all we get is some gold. Oh shit, I think the ghost is going to come after us now. There he is. Whack! Lydia, for fuck's sake, would you not stand in the way? Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm to do damage to the enemy, but also do not get in my way. That'd be great. Circlet of Destruction. And let's go to Iron Boots of Hurling, yep. Necklace of Magicka. Yeah. And Novice Robes of Conjuration. And I think this is it. I do remember we used to have like gauntlets of something that increase melee damage, but I must have gotten rid of it somehow. Whack! Actually, do you know what? I'm going to use my bound weapons so that we can soul trap this enemy. Completely restore Magicka. Wow. I'm gonna leave that there for more pressing matters. This is literally the only thing we can use to restore Magicka. Right, I'm going to just wait for Magicka to regenerate. Oh wait, there's Filter of a Phantom. Okay. Potion of Magicka, there we go. Is he dead? Oh, he died. So he's not a ghost after all, and this is the guy that the innkeeper told us about. The guy that came here like 2 years ago to explore, and he never left. Ebony Arrow, Gold, Filter of the Phantom. Appear spectral for 30 seconds. So he's not actually a ghost, he just has this filter on him. Staff of Zombies, we can just sell that. And yeah. Wendelius's Journal. Journal of Wendelius, Gavarian. I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time undisturbed to find the claw. It must be hidden here somewhere. I had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. After a few failures, I've came up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits the people of Iverstead believe is hunting this barrow. Going to test it out tomorrow. Success. It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander about the entrance to the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw, or any clues as its to whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistance. I'll have to continue alone. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Iverstead. They must be on to my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I a part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Any who set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of the Shroud Hearth Barrow. All who oppose me will fall. So the dude has absolutely lost his mind as he was playing a ghost. Yeah, Oblivion is a very good entry point. I think if you try to play Morrowind currently, it's a bit, it's very dated. It's very weird. I personally really struggle to play Morrowind. I've never completed it. I played it many times. but I've never completed it because there's a few things in that game that just they're just too dated for me. That's what it is, essentially. But yeah, in Morrowind, you'd have to have a magical weapon to kill a ghost. Oblivion, I don't think that's the case, but I think it helps, definitely, because I think the ghosts in that game do have resistance to normal weapons, so if you have a sword that causes extra fire damage, for example, I think it does more damage that way. But yeah, it is confusing. I mean, it's a massive game. There's a lot of, you know, like, so if you listen to some people talk about Skyrim, they'll tell you that this game is not as deep mechanically as something like New Vegas, for example, which is partly true. It's just deep in a lot of different ways. It's still a very deep game. There's still a lot of mechanics in the game. If you were to list all of them, you know, you'd kind of like, you'd be surprised at how much there is in this game to do. So yeah, just to learn the mechanics of this game and just understand them, get a hang of them, it's gonna take some time. And kind of like, I think this is where the level scaling in this game helps, because you could play this game for hours and not level up. You know, you might have, like, if you're playing on survival mode, you might not even not realize like how to level up, because you have to sleep to level up. So like, until you level up, the enemies will not become stronger. They'll be the same level as you. So I think this is where the level scaling helps, because if you're really confused for like hours and hours and hours, the game will not be adapting to punish you for it. So you're always going to be at the same difficulty level as you were when you started. Okay, so what do we do now? Is this it for this location? No, so it's supposed to go this way. Oh, there is a door. Yeah, okay. There's a trap. But I think Skyrim is the ultimate open world RPG game for newcomers. So if you've never played a game of this type, I think this is the perfect game to get yourself started with. It is quite, you know, it is quite newbie friendly, I'd say. Yeah, Morrowind is one of those, it's a really old school role-playing game. Even though it's in, you know, first or third person view, it works in a lot of ways. It still works like the first Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights. You know, all the things that you do in that game depend on your dice rolls. Unlike in Skyrim, where all the things that you do in this game are, you know, you do them manually. So if you attack someone in this game with a sword and you hit them, they'll take damage. In Morrowind, if you attack someone with a sword and you hit them, they might still not take damage because you've not rolled the dice where you land the hit. So in many ways, it works like Baldur's Gate 1 in that sense. So if you build your character to not be optimal, like an optimal build from the very beginning, so you don't pick the right race for the right class for the right skills, and then you don't pick the right weapons for that class, you will be screwed. So you kind of have to know what you're doing before you enter that game. Unlike in Skyrim, where you can just do whatever and just create your own class as you play the game. So this is not it. Right, I think this should open this gate now. No, it's not. Is it? What about this? That's a trap. Does it open that gate? How the hell do I open this? Also, I'm actually dying. Let's heal. And then do that. I tried the first and second game in the series, but the system seems too complicated for me. Is that Baldur's Gate? Because, yeah, that can be quite difficult to get into as well. Especially if you've played the third one first and you expect all the games to work in a similar way. Right, so we need to find a claw to open the door in this tomb. There is another tomb over here, Gaiman's Hall, so let's go there. I'm not going to bother taking my horse with me because it's safe where it is currently. It's literally just stood outside the inn, so we know where it is. It's not going to run away unless a dragon attacks, but, you know, that's not something we can prevent. What is this plant over there? I'm sure we've seen it, but I don't think we could pick it up. Yeah. It's just foliage. But yeah, if you're playing Oblivion, you'll have an amazing time in that game as well. I was actually talking with a friend of mine. He was here last night on the stream, Aaron. And he was saying that I should probably play Oblivion at some point as well. And I said to him, you know, chances are I probably will play the game because you know, the direction the stream is taking and the channel in general is, you know, we played New Vegas, we're playing Skyrim now, so it will be very Bethesda-centric, at least for the time being. So I'm guessing Oblivion will come at some point. I'll probably will not touch Morrowind because, like I say, I've never finished the game, and I don't think streaming it will be a good experience. There's a lot of reading as well. There's no voice acting, so I'd have to read a lot of lines, which would be bad on my voice, basically. Because I'll be just like 4 hours straight of just talking constantly, which I'm doing anyways, but, you know, there's a difference between reading and talking. But yeah. So we have enemies. I think the... What are they? Rats. Oh well, we can just do this and let our followers deal with it. In the meantime, I'm going to collect all the mushrooms. I'm really enjoying this alchemy system in this game, I have to say. Like, it's such a... You know, on paper, it's such a, like, boring system. You collect mushrooms, you go to a table, and then you craft potions. But I don't know, it's just... I don't know, I just kind of enjoy the journey of it, you know. Going out into the wild, looking out for herbs and mushrooms, picking them up, then eating them to find out what they do as alchemical ingredients, then going to a table, putting them together, getting potions, leveling up your alchemy skill tree so you get better potions, you know, when you craft them next time. It's that loop, that journey is really satisfying to me somehow. It just scratches a niche I never knew that I had. So we have picked up a new book called The Lost Legends. We'll give it a read in a sec once we have all the mushrooms. Why is this so glowy? Why is it so bright? So that's going to be a path. I'm pretty sure eventually we'll open this path from the other side to get out. But for now, the only way is down. Before you go down, the Lost... What was it? Lost Legends? Yeah. Oh, I was hoping for a quest. Hello, fellow YouTuber. Hello, fellow YouTuber. How are you doing? All good? I think you've been here before, but I can't remember. Arena and Daggerfall. I've never played those games. I mean, I just looked at them now and they literally are too dated. I mean... You know, I know that graphics don't make great games. Great games are great on their own merit, but you know, it's just sometimes difficult to go so far back in their history. Right, let's see what's down here. I could do with actually, I do have a potion of water breathing, I'm pretty sure. Visibility. No, I don't. I've crafted one before. Right, let's just go get some more air. I'm fucking blocked because of Lydia. Right. We'll save. And we'll go and see what's down here. Soul gem, chest. Water breathing potion, okay. Let's get out. How do I get up? Alright, I think I need to get out this way. And then climb up. Or jump over. It's a bit far. Whack! Oh, good. Let's go back. Okay, I'm going to get ready for a fight. So we've got our Atronach spell equipped. Yep. Actually, let's get my sword out. Sword captured, nice. I actually keep forgetting how powerful this blade is. How many perk points we've put into getting this weapon, this conjured weapon, to be powerful. So I think we have some perks, skill perks, spent into improving the spell itself. And then also we've got some skill perks invested into one-handed skill tree as well, just to boost the damage even further. So it's actually fairly powerful now. I do wonder if maybe just going full conjuration slash one-handed slash heavy armor build might be the way forward. But I am actually enjoying doing all the other spells as well now. So, like the destruction spells, you know, the fire bolts are so cool to cast. Why would an Imperial armor be in this tomb? Ah, there's a... Oh, there it is, the plate. Right, let's get through it before Lydia stamps on it. Okay, she avoided it somehow. That's a first. Eagle, walrus, snake. Oh, eagle. No. Whale. Walrus. What the fuck? Walrus. Eagle, what did I say? Whale, yeah. Eagle, whale, whale, snake. Oh. You should have stayed asleep. Same with you. It kind of makes you feel like a Jedi when you do the bound weapon spells, you know? They're just kind of like, you press a button and suddenly you have this glowing blue thing in your hand to whack enemies with. So I need to figure out how these symbols relate to these, this puzzle. I've only found 1, 2... Soul gem. Oh! I nearly died. We are capturing a lot of souls. I don't think they're that powerful though. But it's better than nothing. Right. So I'm not entirely sure in what order those symbols are supposed to go. So we have eagle and a whale. So let's go with eagle on this one. And a whale on another one that will be on this side of the wall. So I'm guessing this will be the whale. And then we have a whale and a snake on this. So that's a whale and a snake on that one. Let's see if this works. Okay, it did. Cool. Yeah, I should get some more armor before I try to actually go full-on melee combat mode. Are you trying to freeze my girlfriend? What? So many mushrooms. I'm actually gonna get overcumbered with all the mushrooms, I think, soon. Okay, I can hear you. Where are you? Let me whack you with some fire. You must be up there. Okay. Draugr White. Right. I'm going to conjure my Atronach for some extra help. I think that's going to be handy because I think if I get shot twice by this guy, that's me dead. So let's heal up. Vlad says, I always hit the right combination by chance. You're very lucky. How? What? What happened then? Oh, that was Atronach. It died. Right. Let's get it back. Maybe put you over here so if you explode, it won't explode in my face. Also, let's read this before it disappears. I just saw it move. Lord Geirmund, Archmage of Windhelm, Lord Battlemage to King Harold. Magus, keep thy vigil eternal. Serve now in death as you did in life. By these seals our realm preserve. From traitors free and the charm of strife. Okay, I'm gonna leave that here. So I'm guessing we'll get to fight an ancient mage later on in this tomb. We found the key. Oh, that's him. Scroll of Guardian Circle. So this is Archmage Geirmund. Right. He doesn't have any staffs or anything like this on him.
You won't get the best of me.
Where's he gone? Is he still there? Yeah, I think the Atronach is actually doing some work on him now. So, yeah. Oh, fuck. I think Lydia mostly has this fight, though. Right. This enemy is still alive. But it's nearly dead, so I think if we find it later on, as we continue exploring, we'll be able to kill it quite easily. What? Oh, that's quite cute, actually. Look. It's just a Draugr cuddling its spider. If only we didn't get disturbed by this zombie, this Draugr here. I need some magicka. I'm struggling on magicka still. Come on, Lydia, if you die, I'm also cooked. I depend on you to handle this fight. Thank you. You're good. Yeah, look how cute this is. It's a little Draugr dude huggling, or actually making out, with its frostbite spider. That's a scene that you don't see very often. Let's be honest. This is the content that you've all come here for. It's a slash of necrophilia with zoophilia. That's what you get on this channel. I swear to God, if I die now to a trap, I will lose my shit. Oh, fuck. It's just hunger. Right. I thought I've just taken damage. Frenzy Poison, Elven Battle Axe. Nah, I'll pass, I think. Right. This enchant, nothing. What do we have? So, let's go for our Steel Nordic Gauntlets. What can I enchant them with? Fortify Magicka by 20 points. Fortify One-Handed by 13 points. Yeah, let's go for Magicka. Increases your Magicka by 28 points. Select Soul Gem. So we have a Grand Soul Gem here. So let's see the difference between Common Soul Gem, 9 points, and Black Soul Gem, 28 points. So yeah, let's create our first enchanted item. Whack! That felt good. Look at our steel gauntlets. Oh yeah. We are starting the journey to becoming a heavy armor-clad mage. Isn't that exciting? This is a very interesting build, and it's kind of it's a massive joy to build it, because at first we started as, well, we thought we were going to go into a warrior class build, but then we actually decided, you know what, no, we enjoy casting spells more. Then we realized that as we are casting spells, we have to use robes, which give us boosts to our magicka and reduce the cost of casting spells, so we have to stick with those robes to increase our proficiency as a mage. But then we realized that with those robes, we don't get enough defense. So how do we get heavy armor and also get those buffs that will increase our magicka and you know, help us be a better mage? So we decided that, you know, actually, you know, let's find a way to get trap souls into our soul gems and use those souls to create armor pieces that we can actually use as a mage. So now this is our next objective. You know, we got to a place where we are doing enough damage with our destruction spells. We got to a place where conjuring Archronox and weapons is not that bad anymore. We do enough damage with our bound swords. So the next objective is to become a good enchanter. So like there's always like step-by-step process to this class, which makes playing it such a good experience. It's really cool how you can just be so versatile and fluid with how you play this game. It's really cool. And it's very unique to Skyrim. I don't think I can name another game that allows you this much versatility in your class, in your build. It's so cool. Silver boots. Oh yeah. I'm guessing that's another heavy armor piece. Yes, it is. So 1 rating plus 11. And also, armor rating plus 7. What we are currently wearing is Iron Boots of Hauling, so that increases our capacity. Which I don't really want to get rid of. But silver boots are definitely something that I'll be interested in later on. Alright, we know that there's a Draugr over there. And this is not how you lower the bridge. So how do we lower that bridge? Is there a chain around here somewhere? There must be a switch somewhere in here. So if I pull this, that triggers the trap. And nothing else. Lydia will literally keep shooting at this fucking bridge forever. Can you stop? Can you not see that this is not working? Yeah, I don't have to lower it. Hang on. What if I... Wrong hand. No. Oh, there we go. Right, it's dead. Thank you, Lydia. Done the work again. Wow. Oh, so good. And it just fly. They just fly. It's so good. So just out of interest, if I was to... Right, we need 2 more points to have our enchantments 60% stronger. So currently they are 40% stronger. The next one is 60%. We also need to start finding better soul gems. So we only had 1 grand soul gem. The rest of them are quite shit. So you don't really want to use soul gems smaller than grand or black soul gems for enchanting, because that's how you get weak weapons and armor. You want to have the grand and black soul gems because they have the biggest charge. The smaller charges are only there really for you to put more charge into weapons that might have lost charge because you've used it too much. What does this do? So I guess that triggers those blades. Okay. Can I get it right in time? Whack! Fucking Lydia. Is she dead? I think she's actually dead. I've killed Lydia. Let me just see. Yeah, she's dead. I cannot go on without Lydia in my life. I'm sorry, but we just had to die. If she's not alive, then the life is not worth living. Okay, so she's still there. She's not going to die as long as we don't hit her. So we're kind of screwed because I can't get through this tunnel, this corridor, because she's there. She will actually block me and I'll take damage and die. Where did she go now? Okay. So, I'm going to make a separate save now, because I'm not sure if Lydia's still alive. She kind of just got whacked into that corridor over there. I'm not sure what happened to her after that point. So yeah, let's just try to... Okay, okay. Everyone's still alive. Good. Where is the switch for this? There. Cool. Cool. Let's heal.
Oh.
Right. Ooh, I vaguely remember this location. Yeah, this is going to turn into a clusterfuck, I think.
Got your back.
What are you doing there? So many mushrooms. Like, legit, we have so many mushrooms. We need to change our job title to Mushroom Picker. From Dragonborn to Mushroom Picker. Oh shit. Astronaut. Oh, Signy's Goldison. Right. This is way above my pay grade. Yeah, so he spawns in Draugrs. Actually, no, he doesn't spawn him. I think... Yeah, he replicates himself. And then you have to find which one is the correct enemy. And not a dud. So I think that one is the actual enemy. You have contracted Bone Rot. What does that do? Light and heavy armor prevents 25% less damage. Sleeping is 25% less restful. Progresses to severe brown rot. Okay, so I think after we've done this fight, we'll have to drink a cure disease potion to get rid of this. This is quite debilitating. So I think it's this one. No, it's not. That one, maybe. No, it's not. Whack! Oh, fuck's sake. Found him. Okay, he's dead. So does that make the rest of them go away? Yes. And it opened this passage as well. Is there a chest in here? Resist shock? Okay, we'll take it. Put some lights on. There you go. No chest in here. There's another potion. Oh, 2 potion of healing, I think. Yeah. I'm overcumbered. Right, Lydia.
Right behind you.
What do you want to carry?
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Yeah, we've been exposed to too much TikTok in Skyrim. We now got the brain rot. We have so much shit. Refined moonstone. And we have some glass as well, yeah. Give that to her as well. Weapons? Yeah, let's go with that for now.
Lead on.
Any cool ingredients just laying around maybe or growing in here? We've got some mushrooms, we've got some moss. Right, let's see what the actual Draugr had on him. I'm guessing that's going to be some rare weapon. Where has he gone? Oh, there he is. Gold Amulet Fragment. Increases your stamina by 30 points. Okay. Gold Blackbow. Absorbs 15 points of magicka. Right. Writ of Sealing. Be bound here, Sigdis, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. Okay. It seems that he was a very naughty man in his life. To the point that they've actually built him a tomb just to condemn him to those halls forever. That's your punishment in Skyrim. If you are very, very evil, they will build you your own private tomb. Cure disease. There we go. Has it fixed my brain rot? Yes, it has. Good. Managed to cure it before severe brain rot has begun. It's a weird thing. Oh, there's a chest. I was gonna say, like, it's weird that we haven't got a chest for doing this. Small peril, 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 and a chest. Scaled horn armor. We'll leave it there, I think. Take this to sell, and the soul gem. Yep, more soul gems here. So we have plentiful magicka, words and philosophy. Two-handed increase to 28. How does words and philosophy give you two-handed weapons skill? It's like the complete opposite. There is trying to persuade your way through whatever you're trying to do, and then there is bashing someone with a warhammer, you know? Terrible punishment? Well, I'm guessing maybe he was like... Maybe he was a streamer who got cancelled, you know, he's done something evil, like, I don't know, filmed a corpse in a forest, or maybe abused their dog, or took advantage of their audience, you know, there's many things you can do as a streamer, or a content creator that would land you in on the naughty list, right? But it doesn't change the fact that the streamers are still fucking loaded, and very, very rich. So maybe, you know, there is being evil, but also the dough is there, so... By the way, just so we are all clear, yeah? This will be my character arc as well. In about 5 to 8 years, if I'm still doing this, I will get cancelled. Because I'm gonna turn into a massive dick. I will abuse my audience. I will abuse my friends and my family and my pets. I will make a Twitter account or X account and suddenly start saying all kinds of offensive and just evil takes. And yeah, just so we are aware, I'm trying to speedrun this whole streamer thing. And that's the only way to do it. Like, once you've done that, once you got to the point where you got cancelled, but you are so famous and you've got such a big following to the point where you cannot be cancelled, that's how you know that you've done it. That is like, that is the late game content. Okay, we still haven't found the claw. Oh, actually, I think this dude has it. So we have to speak to this guy.
Pardon me, my lord.
And he will give us the claw.
Need a room, maybe a drink.
I found this in High Barrow.
Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
And we get the dragon claw. Yeah, okay, sick. Do I still have the room?
Sure thing.
Okay.
It's yours for a day.
Yeah, let's go and rest. I'm pretty sure we are now fatigued as well. Yeah.
You to your room. Right
Fatigued and hungry. So let's sleep for 8 hours. And then we'll eat and we'll go and explore the rest of the barrow. Food. Potato soup. Am I well fed? I'm still a bit peckish apparently. Veg soup. I'm well fed. Let's go.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iver's?
It would be handy if we had an alchemist table in here, or maybe...
I told you to cut those boards at twice arm length. My arm's length, not yours.
I'm so sorry, Miss Timber. Perhaps if you would have been more specific.
Everyone isn't as short as you are. What good are these boards to someone of the proper height?
Sorry, Miss Timber.
What a dick. I love her.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
What's making you so angry?
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago.
All right, Wilhelm.
You having a bear problem?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
I'll tell you, Wilhelm.
So you got 3. I think Lydia has 3 of them.
Klimek still has so much to learn.
Now go
Right,
get
where
those
is the
bears what's coming.
where is the elf that she was speaking to? I wanna question him as well.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
Yeah, if we had an alchemist table here, so I could craft some magic potions, that'd be nice.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
You seem quite happy, considering that you just got absolutely bollocked by your boss, who is a massive, not nice person.
My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters?
Good for him.
Have yourself a great day.
Good for him. There is an alchemist table some way out there. Alchemist shack. It's not really that far. It might be worth going to it to craft some potions, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take those flowers. Yeah. So we're going to go back to the shack where we found the rabbit pet. Hopefully, we don't lose a horse, we don't die, we don't encounter a dragon. Although, there is a dragon place over here. And we do have a job to kill this dragon. So maybe we could give it a go. Maybe we could go and kill a dragon. Although, again, we don't have enough magic potions to actually be able to mage very well. So it's not really much of a point doing that currently. I mean, I guess it depends on how many potions we get from this little trip. I'm also trying to look out for more bears. Imperial Legion, yeah, okay. The Empire's camp is here. We got some eggs. What kind of an egg is this? Why is it green? Bird's nest, okay. Do I have any ingredients that I've not eaten yet? Let's have a look. Silverside perch. Restore stamina. Small pearl. We'll just eat a pearl. Yeah, sure. Restore stamina as well. Like, we've got a very bad diet. We just eat claws, eyes, pearls. Feathers sometimes as well. We'll have a feathers every now and then. Giant's toes. We also eaten one of those. Right. Let's leave the horse over here and just see what these guys have to say. So the dragon, I'm guessing, is like over there somewhere. It's quite high up.
When are we gonna see some action? Yeah, I know what you mean. Stay sharp.
Well, they have an alchemy table here, so let's use it. Oh, what? As if. Okay, I guess, restore health it is. Regenerate Magicka, okay. Magicka regenerates 44% faster for 300 seconds, so that's, like, over... like 5 minutes? Not sure. Alright, this will do for now. Can I just take those potions of health from the needy and injured soldiers? It seems that the potion is still there. Right, let's speak to the captain. Also, if we just interact with those flags on the map, those locations will be added to our map as well. We'll know all the locations of forts on the map. So, if you look from this side, we've never been to Riften. We've never explored any of this area in this playthrough. But now, because I've clicked on those maps, on those flags on the map, we actually unlock those locations on here. They're marked on the map now. I think this is where the Dawn Guard live, yeah.
What the rebels like to forget.
So this is a good way of just like discovering more locations on the map. The easy way.
Stay sharp.
The double flags are the towns that are affiliated with this faction. So the red stands for the Legion, for the Empire, and the blue one stands for Stormcloaks. So as you can see, there's a very even split between the two factions. Right, so now we should have all these locations on a map. Yep, there they are. It's just nice things to have. Legate Fassendil.
Keep your guard up.
Why did you join the Legion?
My parents were traveling merchants, eventually settling in Cyrodiil. I must have inherited their wanderlust. I joined the Legion to see the world. I know, that's one of those things people say, but it's completely true in my case. It wasn't long before I saw more of the world than I bargained for.
Hey Zeren, how you doing? You all good? Good to see you. You're from Cyrodiil. What's it like back home? Again, Cyrodiil is the place from Oblivion.
Home? Home to me is a hot cup of ale at the end of the day and 5 minutes without someone needing something from me. Cyrodiil is a
Isn't that right?
full of diverse peoples and histories. But so too, Hammerfell and Skyrim, and every other place I've been. Don't get me wrong, every country has its dark corners, but that's why we're here, to bring order and civilization, and to protect the people.
Not everyone seems to want us here.
Ulfric and his thugs are stirring up trouble for their own agenda. The Empire is the only thing keeping the Dominion from walking all over Skyrim. It matters little if some of the people here are ignorant to that truth. They are still citizens of the Empire. It is our solemn duty to protect them.
What's my favorite aspect of the Elder Scrolls lore? So I think it's the Falmer. And the reason why it's the Falmer is because they want to regain their immortality, and to do this, they have to abolish basically all the gods from Tamriel. So the reason why they've come to Skyrim and they want to abolish the worship of Talos is because if you abolish the worship of Talos, Talos as a god will die, because if you remove his worshippers, he won't be able to absorb the energy to live. Like, gods in this game are actual living beings that exist somewhere that thrive on the energy they get from the worshippers. So this is, again, like, why they want to outlaw the Talos worship in Skyrim, to remove that god. I think this is, like, the last god that they need to abolish or remove or whatever for them to regain the immortality. So this is like the only one reason why you would want to side with Stormcloaks, to prevent them from doing this, because if they were to do this and remove the last and remove Talos from being worshipped, that would basically create this like apocalyptic event where, yes, they would regain their immortality, but the entirety of Tamriel would be kind of doomed. That's incorrect. Okay.
What the can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Please explain. I probably just made a bad job of explaining this, to be fair.
My parents... I joined the... Wasn't long before I saw more of the...
Sounds like you've seen your share of hardship.
The life of a soldier is full of hardship. That's nothing. But they send the Legion to places that have gotten too bad to be settled without violence. What's hard is seeing good people warped by evil. And I've seen the face of evil. It was in the air above Sentinel on the night of Green Fire.
What happened during the night of Green Fire?
Back in 42, I was stationed in Hammerfell, on leave in Sentinel, trying to track down some refugee relatives who had fled persecution in Alinor. Suddenly, an explosion of magic in the refugee quarter. Thalmor mages were attacking the Altmer dissidents who were resisting with magic of their own. I ran to the scene with other legionaries who were stationed there, but the entire quarter was a smoking ruin by the time we arrived. Everyone was dead. Wholesale slaughter. The Dominion, not content with killing dissidents at home, came to Hammerfell to finish the job. We're supposedly at peace now, but I put in to be stationed here to keep an eye on the Thalmor. I have a feeling they're behind this unrest in Skyrim.
Okay.
For the glory of the Empire.
So I think this is it for this camp. It's weird how we can just search all the chests and grab all the gold and all the potions that they're just laying around here. The quartermaster, can we trade with the quartermaster?
Here's what I can spare.
Cool. Okay, we can. No potions, sadly. That's a massive 180. Heavy boots that muffle your footsteps and make you move silently. That's that's the complete opposite. Lockpicking. Right, not much here for us, to be fair. Wow, increases light armor skill by 17 points. So if you wanted to go into light armor, this would be massive for you. 17 points, that's a lot. Anyways, wait, did they just buy that by accident? No. Bang, fuck for that. Right, so we can go back to Iverstead and explore the rest of the barrow with a newly gained Dragon Claw. I'm still worried about the whole no magic potions thing. Like, as a spellcaster, that's not ideal. We'll make it work. I think most of this barrow is already been explored. It's literally like the last tomb, potentially, where a powerful Draugr would reside. We have to go through the gates again. Through the switches and the traps. The air is warm here. Would it really be warm if you were in a tomb underneath the ground? Under the ground, would it really be warm? I guess there are those fires here, but would they really generate so much heat to the point where it would be warm in here? I don't know. Okay. There you go, and that's gonna be... Oh, that's open as well now. Sick. Okay, let's examine the claw. Where is it? What was it again? Was it Sapphire Dragonclaw? Right. The moth, owl, and the wolf. So we got the owl. We just need the wolf. There you go. Move to the side a little bit, just in case we get trapped. No, all good. Steel plate helmet. Nice. Those are pretty nice, actually. I like the design on them. They make it look like Skyrim Batman. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's like Skyrim Batman, in a way. Anyways, we were wearing the Circlet of Destruction. We need to find some more black gems and grand gems and charge them up. That's going to open at some point. Okay, let's get the Atronach. And Firebolt. Whack. Whack. It feels quite good because, like, sometimes in video games, when you see an enemy, you know, wake up, like we just saw the Draugr wake up, you couldn't really attack them or cause any damage to them until they've actually finished the animation and the game loaded them into the game properly. But in here, before they even have a health bar, you can kill them and put them back to sleep in the tomb, in the coffin. I don't know, it just feels so nice to just be able to do that. It's a small thing, but it pleases my heart quite a lot. Right, so I think the Atronach and Lydia have it under control now, so I'm going to start looting the corpses. You have a switch. Right, what is this book? Spell Tome Oak Flesh. We don't know this one. It basically gives us armor. So instead of going to heavy armor, we could just go into learning spells that boost our defenses, but I kind of like the idea of crafting heavy armor sets with strong enchantments on them, so we'll continue down that path. Improves the caster's armor rating by 40 points for 60 seconds. We could still cast it in a pinch every now and then. Oh shit. Coin purse, banded iron shield, we don't need it. Dwarven greatsword. Oh, handle. No, I wanna open it back. Thank you. Why would I have the option to close it on myself? That's stupid. Right. Lydia, I'm sorry, but you'll have to find your own way out. I hope that she's just gonna spawn in next to us at some point. Yeah, there she is. Alright, cool. I can hear a Draugr somewhere. I can't see them, but I've got the Atronach ready, just in case. Yeah, it's going after it. Ooh, a master level door. Right, okay, this is gonna take a while, potentially. Sick. Oh, wow. That was quick. I did not expect that. Maybe a bit more to the right this time. A bit more. Nearly there. Like, literally tiny little bit more to the right would have done it. There we go. Another steel plate helmet. I'm not going to carry 20 of them. Flawless amethyst and some gold. Fair enough. So hopefully my Atronach and Lydia has dealt with the Draugr. Nope, it's a skeleton and it's still here. Anyways, Lydia has it under control. Everyone, please watch out. There are traps everywhere, so don't just trigger into my face. I'm going to quickly try to move before they trigger the trap. Go in here. Yeah. Ooh, what does that do? Okay. So this is just a full iron set of armor. This is basically what the Dragonborn uses in all the trailers. Yeah, this is pretty much the same set, I think. Actually, no, it's a mixture between iron armor and a light armor of some kind. That's unfortunate. Sword captured. I hope it's a good one. Right, let's use my banned weapons to get rid of all the other guys. Actually, I can just easily kill them with this. So that's a hidden room. With not much of interest in here. There's a chest. With 5 gold. Oh, the fortune has smiled on me. Okay, now I'm stuck in here because of my companions. Restless Draugr. Right, I'm going to move over here because I'm not really strong enough to take direct aggro. What's it? Oh, that was to tame animals, that shout. I've used it a couple of times now to trying to disarm the enemies, but I forgot it's not the shout for that. Oh well. I love how they fly. Is that dwarven mace? Yeah. What's a dwarven mace doing in an old Nod tomb? You're going to wake up, aren't you? Alright, I've never actually tried it. Do sneak attacks still work with spells? No. Fucking Lydia again. What about bound weapons stealth attacks? No. Okay. The damage from those swords is actually really good. Yeah, I'm really tempted to just main that a little bit. For fuck's sake. Thank God I've just saved the game as well. The thought that went through my head as I was quick saving was like, oh, your saves come so much, Dan. It's like, and then I literally died the next second after having done that. So having those gauntlets, those steel gauntlets that we created, which give us more magicka, has made a massive difference so far. It feels like I can do more. Okay, so this is where the final chamber is, I think. No, not quite. But we are getting close. What's over here? Coin purse, okay. So I think as we play the game and we level up more and more, and the game just randomly spawns in more powerful weapons to match our level, I think that's when we will start to see more powerful gemstones as well, rather than just common gemstones everywhere. Speaking of which, to be fair, just to get more skill points, just to like, yeah, just to speed up our process of leveling up, we could go into smithing a little bit as well and create more armor pieces of whatever type we find, whether it's leather, steel, iron, whatever we can do. We could just do that, and then or jewelry, and then we can just like enchant those items with whatever enchantments that we have and whatever soul gems that we have, just to boost its value a little bit more, and then sell them. And that way we level up our smithing, we level up our enchanting, and we also level up our speech, because we will obviously level up our bartering as well. So the Falmer is an autocratic dictatorship who overthrew the Aldmeri Dominion monarchy. The reason why that Falmer is anti-Talos, because the Tiber Septim, aka Talos, used to the Duemer weapons brass god, aka Numidium, on Sunset Isles. So basically, Talos was just this like war hero of the opposing faction, and they dislike him because of that reason. Oh shit. Whack! All the whacks. Hopefully I do actually have a big enough soul gem to soul captured. Good. Kind of too much to be able to run. When it captures souls, does that automatically also count towards my enchanting as well? I don't think it does. But that'd be pretty cool. Pretty handy. Right, so what do we have? We'll give you this. We can give you that, actually, if you want. Oh, quest items cannot be removed from inventory. Right. It's also very handy how we can just hear the background noises as we are trying to talk. Right, this will do for now. Woven boots, burial urn. Right, before you go down this way, let me just have a look around this side of the room first. So I think we've missed a few things over here. Can we lower this? No. So maybe you have to do this puzzle first before we can open that, lower that bridge. So let's do that again. So we have... Oh, we have to stand here. Right. Eagle, snake. Whale. Whale, eagle, snake, whale. Whale. Eagle. That was a snake. Whale. Right, let's see. Good. Yeah, this is it. In this room. Let's go over. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a trap. Let's see if, well, either the Draugr will trigger it, trying to get to us, which it won't because it's an archer, or Lydia will trigger it on herself. Nice. Right, so we have an apprentice door. Let's open it. So I've said on a few occasions that investing skill points into lockpicking is a waste of time because even though you haven't got the right perk level to open those doors, for example, like you can still open a master door at level 1, you know, it doesn't really make sense to invest skill points into it because you're not really locked out from any content. Although, just for utility's sake, and just make it a bit more faster, I might be tempted to actually invest some points into that skill tree just to make the lockpicking, the hotspots in the locks a bit more wider, so it's be a bit easier to open them. It's just utility. Right, so we are finally getting some potions of magicka. Okay, we go into the depths. Oh, it's this. Oh, fuck, yeah, I know this place. So I actually think Lydia and Atronach have it under control, to be fair. Yeah, I think we're cooking. We're fine. It's the final one that wakes up that's going to be an issue, I think. The rest of them are quite low-level skeletons. He says, as he gets attacked by a restless Draugr. I'm capturing so many souls. It makes me so happy. Right, stamina. Region, please. So if those guys drop those rings, which are quite valuable, it might be a good idea to actually loot through all of them. But there are so many of them here as well. It will be a bit of a pain in the ass to go through all these corpses. Soul captured as well. Right, what kind of soul gems do we have? Because I don't think we have any actually good ones, like... Oh, greater soul gems. Empty, right. So all of them are mostly common. Yeah, okay. And lesser. Or petty. Right, we actually have a lot of soul gems. Well, okay. Ancient Nord Sword of Cold. We'll leave it there. It's not valuable enough. No chests? Actually, I'm going to walk around this room just to see if we've missed any chests hidden around. Especially on the lower level. It's like one of those areas where you wouldn't normally look, I think. I think some players would miss this, so this is like a prime location for the developers to be like, yeah, we'll put a chest here, no one's going to find it. Okay, I can see traps already. So I'm guessing this chest is trapped. Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't mean to pick this up. Bin it straight away because this will just be dead weight. Is it in apparel? Yeah. Hide shield drop. Gold Madness ore. I'm still not sure what that does. Staff of the Familiar, we'll just trade it. Necklace of Major Deft Hands. Pickpocket success is 25% better. That's a big one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, other than that, not much here. Other than the dragon wall. What do we get? Word of power learned. Peace. Kind's peace. What does it do again? Shout the fire's steel as you rip the weapon from an opponent's grasp. Wait. Disarm? Hang on a minute. Kind's peace. We know that's one already. So... Oh, we can add another charge to it, another soul to it to make it stronger. Yeah. So the voice soothes the wild beast who lose the desire to fight or flee. So if I put another soul to it... Okay. I guess it's just more potent now. Cool. Oh. Right. I think we'll have to come back here maybe after we've done High Hrothgar. Let's see if we can just, like, do it without. Why can we not jump from sprint? That's ridiculous. Why can I not... Oh, it's too shallow to dive. Right. Can I honestly not jump from sprint? No, you can't. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's no way we'll make our way over there without a certain shout. Yeah, this is, yeah, not gonna happen. What do we actually have over there? So it's the soul gem, coin purse, and I think elvish greatsword. Yeah, I think we can just leave it behind, to be fair. It's not that important. Alright, let's leave. So we've now completed the barrow. So do we go back to Wilhelm, or whatever his name is, to tell him about this, or is that it? So this should open a passage back to the ghost wannabe room. Some gold. There you go. That should be the room where we found the journal. Yeah, there it is. It's so sad, isn't it? Because he literally lost his mind trying to look for the room we just came from, and it was literally just behind him this whole time. So, yeah, we'll go back to the inn. I think we'll sleep again, level up. And then, after we've done that and have eaten some food, we will continue to High Hrothgar. It's about time, I think. Why is the horse here? Did they leave it over here, or did it follow me here? I'm not sure, I can't remember now.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
What happened to this spot?
Forgive me if I'm a bit honest.
Anyone else in here that we could speak with? Not really. Right. Same old people.
Are you joking?
Good, so we get to have another sleep for free. Right, so let's sleep for yeah, 12 hours. We don't want to wake up a bit too early, because if it's still nighttime, then the temperature is going to be lower. I mean, it's going to be freezing anyways, because we are literally going up the highest mountain in Skyrim. So it will be snowing, it will be freezing. Magicka. Right, enchanting. No, no. Restoration? We did say there was a cool perk here somewhere. Magicka regenerates 25% faster, so we need 6 more points in restoration to unlock this, which is very handy. I think any mage build would benefit from having this. So we got that. Healing spells cure 50% more, so that's a pretty good one. Unless we can get something else. Actually, do you know what? When we do those sword attacks, it costs us a lot of stamina. So I think if we go for this and get power attacks with one-handed weapons cost 25% less stamina, that might be a good shout. And that then opens up critical charge, which is can do one-handed power attack while sprinting that does double critical damage. And standing power attacks do 25% damage, yep. And can decapitate your enemies. So, yeah, I think this is a good one to go for, maybe. I am hungry again. Let's go for that.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
What we really should have is some fire salt that we could use to create a piece of food, which would give us a boost to temperature, so we don't freeze as we try to ascend the mountain. But we don't have that, so part of me is thinking, should I do this on my horse or not? Either way, I'm gonna save the game here. Yeah, let's take the horse. If I'm going to freeze, so is the horse. There's a cave over here, though. Oh, I can see a bear. Right, Lydia, go in and kill the bear.
Here. All right. What is it? What do you need? Hey, look, a cave.
Go.
Wonder what's inside.
Whack. Good. In the meantime, I'm going to collect all the flowers, and also maybe give you a natural knock to for support. Emotional support, friend. I have to say though, I kind of get why she hates the bears so much, because there are so many bears in this location. It is actually a pain in the ass. Bear pelt as well, yeah. Oh shit, bats. Pine Peak. Okay, we can see more bears. Lydia.
I'm right behind you. All right. What is it?
Come here.
What do you need?
Go and kill this bear. Unless there are more of them. I think there are 2 bears in this cave.
Okay.
But for now, just do one. Yeah, that's done it. Okay, cool. He's dead. Heavy armor forging. So this is smithing. Yeah. Potion, chest. Some gold. More gold. Is that iron ore? Corundum. Okay. What is this pose? What is going on here? Like, why is this bear lounging? Well, you'll see that I actually find death quite comfortable and soothing on the nerves. I was getting a bit bored and tired of living and being bothered by things like hunger, fatigue, rest, temperatures, people of Skyrim, finding honey. I prefer things to be this way. Life is so much better after death. Right.
I've got your back.
I've got some more pelts for you.
Command.
And also, you will freeze on this mountain. You are wearing pretty much nothing other than steel. Actually, no, it's gold. Well, yeah, same thing.
You lead, I'll follow.
So this is now cleared, yeah. The whole reason for this cave to be here is just so you can kill 2 more bears for the quest, really, I think. Let's bounce. Oh yeah, tablets. So I think if you read those tablets, you actually get a perk as well, or like a buff. Emblem 1. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for the true Nords. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. We'll walk it. I think getting on and off the horse all the time will be quite tedious after a while of, you know, looking for these tablets. Another bear. How does the bear carry gems? Leg of a goat. I actually forgot that we eat a lot of goat in this game as well. I don't know why. It's just like... Because the model for the goat meat is so different to, say, like a steak or whatever else we find in this game. Like, same with venison. It just looks so meaty and so nutritious. Like, psychologically, I think it just makes you think, yeah, I'm going to go for that because it looks massive. It looks very nutritious. Where actually, is it that much better than, I don't know, like a salmon steak? I mean, I know it is a little bit more better, but... Yeah, so that's the whole issue with hunting goats with firebolts.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Did you hear the Greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
Okay.
Good day.
Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then, and had no voice. So this is how you learn the lore of dragons in Skyrim. This is a cool little way of just like... rather than just lore dumping stuff on you in dialogue, it's just like, yeah, there's some emblems along the way to High Hrothgar. You can read them if you want and learn a bit more about the dragons and the kind of social structure that they used to exist in. Or you could just leg it straight to High Hrothgar and not worry about any of this. Okay, these guys don't fuck about. We definitely need to have our Fight Atronachs ready. And I'm also chilly now, so resist 20% of frost damage for 60 seconds. Actually, that's not a bad shout. So, where are these wolves at? Oh, fuck. An ice saber cat. Fuck, okay. Snowy saber cat. Yeah, that sounds like Amput kind of a thing. Yeah, let's heal. Ebony arrow, so that's Lydia's. Snow pelt. Don't really need it. Other than that, I think we're doing fairly fine so far. I will keep a Atronach on me at all time, just to be safe. Because things tend to just swoop down on you on this mountain. I am very cold, apparently. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and the voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. So there was a revolt against the dragons. So I think this is a good time to put on our fur armor. Yeah. Oh, I'm carrying too much because yeah, I want to equip my boots that allow me to carry more stuff. So I'm going to have to give you more shit to carry. Well, we have stuff like the black bow, this, those things as well. Right, bear pelt. Why do I have the ball? Just carry it for the sake of it. Gold ingot. And I think this is pretty much nearly all the things that we can give to her. So if you want to... If we need to lose any more weight than this, then we're kind of screwed.
Let's get going then.
It always feels like I'm missing emblems along the way. I think it's quite easy to miss one particular emblem. But yeah, it's been some time since I've been here last time, so I completely forgot where exactly they might be. Other than the first one. Well, there's one. What in the frig is this person doing here? Where it's freezing. Like, actually freezing.
You keep your distance with that magic.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Before I freeze from talking to you. While talking to you, rather. Okay, emblem 4, so we've not lost one. Kind called on Paarthurnax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then Dragon War raged, dragon against tongue. So Paarthurnax has brought the power of the voice to men so they could fight against the dragon after men have been defeated in the first conflict. To be fair, if you're still here, Zion the Gamer, I actually think, yeah, the law of, like, the uprising of men against the dragons and, you know, the whole dragon priest, etc., I think that's a pretty good Elder Scrolls law to look into. It's essentially men rising against what they would have considered at the time as the gods. It's a pretty good one. So, I am freezing, and also losing health as I am freezing. Emblem 5. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that the voice was too strong, although the sacrifice were manifold. So in the end, men have won over dragons, mainly Alduin, who must have been the leader of the dragons. Okay, I remember this troll being much more difficult, so we're on the right track, definitely. We've not struggled against this guy. And fuck, we still have some way to go. I could equip a torch. That's going to give us a little bit a little bit more warmth. But is it going to be enough? I don't think so. We really should have had some food with fire salts in it. I like it. So obviously the survival mode adds temperature and survival mechanics to the game. Like, you know, temperature, sleep, fatigue, hunger, etc. In the vanilla game, when you travel to High Hrothgar, you know, you hear about people talking how much of a big trek it is and how much it takes out on you and how much of a, you know, trial it is to do the pilgrimage. But without the temperature mechanics and the survival mechanics, you never really feel it when you play the game. But now, actually freezing as I'm trying to ascend the stairs and being slowed down by how cold I am and losing health as I slowly freeze to death, it makes this journey so much more impactful. It really works well with this particular quest, where you have to get to High Hrothgar to speak to the Greybeards. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Okay, so the Age of Men came, and the dragons have left. Yeah, this is so cool. Like, literally the screen is becoming more white and more blue as it gets colder. I'm running slower and slower as I am freezing. It's really cool. Like, there is actually a chance that I will not make it to High Hrothgar because I will die from being from freezing. Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jürgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could frail. I mean, the only issue is we have to actually come back here a few more times during the quest line, so that's going to be a pain in the ass, but, you know. It is what it is. It adds more weight to the world, I think. Where, you know, getting to this place is going to be a hassle every time, but it just adds so much more weight to this place. It feels more special. Emblem 8. Jürgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jürgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. I'm gonna fucking die. Okay, it's time to equip a torch. Do I actually have any torches? Yes, I do. Equip. Yeah. It does nothing. I just saw my health go down, even with the torch. We're nearly there. We might actually make it. If I just sprint, we might make it. Okay, there's the last emblem, I believe. Maybe there's one more just outside of the temple. Emblem 9. For years, all silent. The Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim, Stripling then, was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. So Tiber Septim was the first Dragonborn. Well, we've made it to High Hrothgar. There's another emblem over here. It's so easy to miss that one, because you are so close to it now. You just want to go in, but there's this one last one. Emblem 10. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky added. What does that do? Animals will neither attack nor flee from you for 24 hours. For like 24 hours after you activate it. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. What do we have here then? Potatoes, cabbages, tomatoes. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's right. We do have a delivery for them. Miscellaneous. Where is Klimex supplies? There you go. Return to Klimek. So he's all the way down in Iverstead. So once we've done this, we'll go back and tell him that we've done the mission for him. The air is warm here. That's good. Can put the torch away now. I'm actually frozen. Look at me.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Demonstrate your unrelenting force. Shout. Okay.
Shout at us, Dragonborn. It is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Oh, thanks, mate. Why are the voices so quiet compared to the rest of it? The voice is maxed out. Put the effects down a little bit, maybe. So, like, down there. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Also, master, like, all the way up here. Right, this should be a bit more balanced, I think.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Okay. So why do I have to do it 3 times? I mean, I've already been taught how to do the shout when we defeated the first dragon in Whiterun.
Again?
We just demonstrated that we know how to use it a minute ago when we've entered. I guess it is to show that if you hold down the key for longer, you use more words in the thumb.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Okay, fair enough. But before we do that, let me have a snack because I think I'm hungry now. We don't... Right, other than the veg soup, I'm gonna drop the swine, I don't need it. We only have 2 beef stews. So, we have to make it last. Which won't happen if we have to walk very slowly behind Bori, like this. The air is treacherously cold. That's good to know. I don't think we'll be here for long enough to actually freeze to death.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Wold.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you wool. Now we will see how quickly you can master the new shout. Master Hrothgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay, let me equip it.
Master Bori. X. Wool. Now, it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
I'm going to aim for that pillar on the other side, just in case I thumb myself off the fucking mountain.
Come, Dragonborn. Attend to Master Bori.
Okay.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
Thank you. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
And that's it. Why are shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, He spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
What is the way of the voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
I will try to follow the way of the voice.
That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way.
Tell me about the Greybeards.
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jurgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
Why don't the others talk?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Okay. There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
So we know that Parthenax is a dragon. We've learned that from one of the emblems. When can I meet your leader, Parthenax?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
You will know you're ready when you'll know you're ready. What does it mean to be a Dragonborn?
Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Thank you, Master. I'll continue my training. I mean, surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Okay.
Sky above, voice within.
Sky above, voice within. I might get a tattooed on my forehead. Right, so now we have the pleasure of making our way back down to Iverstead. And speaking of making our way back, where is the horn supposed to be? Let me have a look on in the journal. No, exit that journal. Wind collar, where is it? It's all the way by Solitude. Nice, actually, Marvel. So we could get a carriage there. If we make our way back to Whiterun, we could just get a carriage. It's quite close to all the locations that we've explored already, so when we've beaten the dragon, we went through a cave, and we accidentally ended up on this side of the mountain rather than this side as we were making our way back to the plantation. So yeah, we could just get a carriage there, and then if we have to go come back, we can just walk back the same way, this way and back. Okay, but for now, Iverstead it is. Let's bounce. So this time, I'm going to try to sprint all the way down. As much as I can, obviously. There is stamina to keep in mind. But yeah, I think if I had done this on the way up, I probably wouldn't have frozen so much. Man's got a frostbite. I don't think there's a faster way down this mountain. Unless you just jump down, like, on random bits. Actually, yeah, let's try that. So, before we go to get the horn, let's just mark Klimek in the journal, on the map. And, okay, so it's on the other side of this mountain now. So, we might as well just continue down as we were. Maybe if we jumped off from the courtyard within Hrothgar, that would have worked a bit better. What if we cut through here? So I've started taking damage. Oh, this is just gonna take us the same way. Yeah, I'm starting to freeze now. The health is being drained. So I think if there was, like, if survival mode was released in vanilla game, I wonder if they would have added a shout that would protect you from low temperatures. I think that would, yeah, it seems like a thing to do, right? It's like, if survival mode was integral to vanilla game, having something to deal with it, with shouts, would have been definitely something that Bethesda would have added to the game. You know, you have shouts that literally clear skies, you have shouts that make dragons land, all kinds of shouts, so definitely, yeah, that would have been in the game. You are very cold. I wonder what the warmth rating would be on Greybeard's coat, on the Greybeard's robe. It must be quite high. Otherwise it would have frozen to death, right? I'm sure they would adapt to the temperature with the clothing. I do wonder if survival mode mechanics were in vanilla game, how many changes there would be to the game. I want, like, you know, I've mentioned before that the Imperial armor doesn't really reflect the temperatures of Skyrim. There's a lot of uncovered areas of the body that would still, you know, feel cold. So I wonder if temperature was an issue from day one, if they actually would have made the armor appear different. Like, it actually covers more of the body. Well, we're nearly down now, so we've not done too badly.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Cool. We are all the way down. Might as well change our clothes to what we normally wear. So, Circlet of Destruction. Iron Boot of Hauling. And what else do we have? It was... We're not wearing any rings, are we? So we could easily put this on. I think we have slots for 2 rings. And obviously the gauntlets. Yeah, this is it. Oh, and the robe. Where's the robe? There. So I think we are drained again, and we are probably hungry once again. So it might be a plan to go back to the inn and sleep for another night before we set back on our way back to Whiterun. And look, here's a horse. He managed to stay in one place all this time. Lydia's still there? Okay, all good. Everyone is right exactly where they need to be. What's that? What is this? Why is a random human head? Oh well. Cool. Let's have a look at Lydia and see how many bear pelts we have now.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
6. Right, so nowhere near. If we just keep our eyes open on more... Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. DLC time.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yes, I am Dragonborn, you'll find yourself, sir.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Well, actually, you'll find that you are mistaken. I am the Dragonborn. Whack. Also, we could frustrate out the fuck out of them as well. Where is it? There we go. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go for my swords instead. Frustrate, motherfucker! Who is the Dragonborn now? Right, what is this robe? Cultist robe, magically regenerates 75% faster. Oh yeah. And this is heavy armor as well. Cultist mask. Okay, this is light armor, so it's a bit lame. Wooden staff of chastening. Undead up to level 8, flee for whatever. Oh, it's really valuable. We'll sell that. We'll sell it to someone. Yeah, I think I'm level like 20 now, so anything up to level 8 is just nothing to me at this point. I will finish you, sir. Teach you to question me. Briarheart, cultist orders, ice ray teeth. Okay, yeah, I'll take that again. And the mask. Yeah. Right, what's the orders? Is it cultist orders? Yeah. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Questin Grandino before it reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. So we know where to find them, but we'll leave it for now, because I think that expansion is quite difficult, so we have to be a higher level for it, I think. Ugh.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
No.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
May the gods what?
Why bother
Sure
visiting
thing.
Ivy?
Yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
No need. Okay, let's sleep for 13 hours just to make sure we are past 8 AM, so that Klimek will actually be up and about, so we can tell him that we've done his delivery for him. Ugh. Also,
This way.
should I not equip my new cultist robe? So that's 75% faster. I actually think this might be better, even though it's less valuable. 75% regen is better than 50 on this one. And concentration spells cost 12% less to cast. I mean, 12% is not that much. So I'm quite happy to just go with this instead.
If there's anything else
What do we look like? If only my hair wouldn't clip through the collar on that coat, it would have been really sick. It's a pretty cool outfit, I have to say. It looks nice. What if I put on the mask?
Up the path to High Hrothgar.
It is a cool outfit. Let's be honest, it's a cool fucking outfit. But yeah, the circlet of destruction is far better for now. Even if it makes our hair clip through the collar. I'm gonna buy some more food from this guy, unless I can cook some. No.
Not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
Oh, fine. I'll hear you play your lute. Sure.
Right away, my lord.
Now that our ghost drink for the thirsty, let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Okay, what do we have? Cooked beef, yes. Okay. Catfish. And 2 chicken breasts. Yeah, let's go.
If you're headed up to the
That should be enough to see us back to Whiterun.
It's a long way down.
So, is Klimek back? Why is my horse over there? Oh, yeah, because there was combat. Yeah, sure. He ran away.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go?
I delivered the supplies to High Hrothgar.
I've been to them.
Fuck's sake.
Well, not that they would. It's quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles.
1,000 gold? Wow.
Thanks again for the legwork.
There's no way he gets paid that much for deliveries.
I know your sights are set beyond this town, but for now, while you're under our roof, I need you to pitch in a little
Imperials
more.
think us all lawless.
Yes, Mother.
I'm proof of their ignorance.
So can I actually, like, help her out of here?
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No
It sounds
other
like something that you should be able to do, because she moans so much about living on this farm. Normally, that's an indication of, like, a little quest that you can do for someone to, you know, convince the parents to let them go. If you thought that we wouldn't stop every 10 seconds to collect more mushrooms, you are so wrong. This is kind of why this game needs, you know, a mechanic where you can whistle for your horse to come to you. There is definitely going to be a treasure behind this waterfall over there. We have a troll. Okay, let's save. Fireballs. Whack! How? Okay. Why are you gonna get in the way of my firebolts? Yeah. Soul captured. You fucking bet. The horse has gone again. Right, there it is. It seems like there should be something on that side of the river. There's a clay pit. Right, let's have a look around here. What's that? Canis root. Another one over there. I've never found them in the world before. I just kind of ignored this this plant before because it just looked so much like random bit of, you know, foliage. Is it legit nothing? Wow, okay. Well, nothing here. Fair enough. Ooh, some antlers. I'll take them and venison and a ring. Why does a deer have a ring on its hoof? I don't know. Shimavamidium. Kimarvamidium. Kimarvamidium. Wow, okay. It's expensive. Heavy armor increased to 20. Right, okay. Cool, makes sense. What was the note? One of the million notes that we have. Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort, so send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves, so you'll need to send at most 2 men. Happy hunting. Well, there's the other man, I guess. So what, 2 Stormcloak soldiers could not kill 1 troll? It's pretty weak. The question is, how do I get back to Whiterun? So I think I need to go this way rather than this way. That's going to take me to Riften. And this way, I think. Oh shit. Need some fire support. Oh god, I'm dying. And a wisp mother, right. We are slightly cooked. Okay. Not the worst. Retreat. Fuck me. This is difficult. Ebony Arrow, Glow Dust, and Wisp Wrappings. What's this book? The Warrior's Charge. We've read it before, but I'll take it because I can sell it. Okay. Interesting. It seems like there's more to this location than meets the eye. Like, the book, the little well here, and the spectral enemy. It feels like there should be more here to uncover what happened. Also, the horse is gone once again. There it is. There's some NPC over this way. What does he want? Let's go investigate. Orc.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
You shouldn't talk to me like that. My father will hear of this.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
God, you're boring.
Huh.
Just die.
Where is he? Oh, over there. Right. Nah, he's cooked. Maybe not. Where is Lydia? And the horse is still... It's going that way. Okay, so I know where it is. It's just hiding somewhere I cannot see it. So if I was going this way, if I didn't just find him going away, I wouldn't know where it's gone. It'd be lost again. Okay, brother, bring it on. Let's hack it out.
Pray to Stendar while you can.
Okay. If you're gonna be that way, bro, just stand still. Okay.
I'll show you a real fight.
Has he just healed himself with a spell? Again, where is Lydia and where is my Atronach? I mean, the Atronach is probably gone. But Lydia... Nah, I'm killing this dude. Where is he? Is he de-aggroed completely?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go. Why? What do you... I don't have to take that from you.
Okay.
Why? What are you gonna... God, you're boring. What's a milk drinker like you doing?
Right, he's glitched out.
Go home to your mother.
So, let's just hope we can get a horse back. Yeah, he's fully glitched out. Whatever. He was no match for me anyways. So the horse should be just behind those two trees. There it is. So, we want to go... Is it this way? Or was it more this way? It was more that way. Like, I'm not seeing the place where we fought the wisp mothers. It was here, yeah. Here we are. Oh, the horse is gonna run away. Where is it going? Okay, so part of me is gonna say, do you know what? When I see another spider or just like a lesser enemy on the road, I'm just going to run past it because it's not worth having to chase my horse across Skyrim every time I find a small enemy to kill. Wow. So we have Windhelm. Is that the place? Yeah, Windhelm is that way. I'm just amazed by how far I can see on the map in this game. And I think Whiterun should be visible soon enough, really. That's not it, that's some fort. A Spriggan and a Hagraven, that I want to see. They're both aggroed on me now, though, I think. It seems like the Spriggan is not doing well. I think the Hagraven would win. Yeah, I don't really understand why the Spriggan was coming after me when I was literally just... I was not attacking it. The Hagraven was. Okay. So this should be the track to... Whiterun, yeah. We are on the right track. Famished, am I? Have I not eaten this whole time since we woke up? I'm still peckish. Wow, I'm fucking starving. Right, well fed, at last. So, Whiterun this way.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to away?
I need to speak to them. I think they trigger a quest.
An extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company.
Yeah, this is...
Cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts... Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
I mean, Solitude is the wrong direction. You are literally walking the opposite direction. Well, enjoy the wedding.
Indeed, if we ever get there.
Oh, never mind. Okay. So, Yeah, we are on the right track. We are actually not that far from Whiterun now. But on this note, I'm going to end the stream here for the night. I think we've done quite a lot, to be fair, on the stream. We've done High Hrothgar, we've done Iverstead, we've done a little bit of exploration around Iverstead, we've done the Barrow, we've done the tombs. So yeah, that's a pretty good stream. Pretty eventful. On the next stream, we will make our way to Whiterun. We'll clear out some of the locations along the way, and then we'll go and get the Horn of the Windcaller. Maybe we'll do some other quests in Whiterun. I think at level 20 more quests open up, so that might be a thing that we will do. But yeah, for now, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with me, and I hope to see you again on Sunday at 8 PM UK time. Until then, have a good night.